Inshallah, we are going to continue with the Fourier series in this part. Inshallah, we already have done two parts before this. I request to see that parts also to know how to solve the questions. Okay, because the same formulas we are going to continue here. Now you see here. Next question. Watch here. F of x equals to minus k for minus pi less than x less than 0, and its value is k for 0 less than x less than pi. Now see here, this is not defined at 0, this continues at 0. Okay, let me see that afterwards. Now we have to find the Fouriers of this Fourier series of this, so hence we have to show this by using Fourier series. Now we already seen what is the value of Fourier series. Fourier series is f of x equals to a naught by 2 plus sigma n equals to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus sigma n equals to infinity 1 to infinity bn sin nx, where a naught equals to 1 by pi into integration minus pi to pi f of x dx. An is minus pi to pi integration f of x cos nx dx, and bn is minus pi to pi integration f of x sin dx. First we find a naught, then we find bn, then we substitute this in the Fourier series. So let me start with a naught. So we know what is the value of a naught. See here. Now let me start with a naught. See, suppose a naught equals to, this is 1 by pi integration minus pi to pi f of x dx. But we are having two values for f of x. From minus pi to 0 there is one value, and from 0 to pi there is another value. So we have to change this into two functions. 1 by pi integration minus pi to 0 f of x dx plus 1 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x dx. The question is given now. For z minus pi to pi, its value is k, minus k. And for 0 to pi, its value is k. So let me substitute here k minus k, here k. So let me continue this one. Now see here, equals to 1 by pi integration minus pi to 0 f of x is minus k. So this is minus k dx plus 1 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x for 0 to pi is k dx. Now take out this minus k from here. This will be minus k by pi. Now integration of 1 is left here. If you take out constant from here, we left with 1. Now integration of 1 is nothing but x. Integration of 1 is x. So we have taken out minus k outside. Integration of 1 is x. So limits are minus pi to 0. Now again you take out k outside. This will become k by pi. Now integration of 1. Integration of 1 is x. What is the limits here? From 0 to pi. Now what is the formula we have? Minus k by pi. Upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 0 minus. Lower limit is minus pi minus 1, as this will become plus pi. In the same way you substitute here. Plus k by pi into upper limit is pi, lower limit is 0. So this will become minus k pi, minus k pi by pi. This you can cancel, no? Pi cancel. What is left here? Minus k plus k. We know minus k plus k is 0. So now we got the value of a naught. I'm writing here. Therefore, a naught equals to 0. In the civil, let me find an and bn. No, the formula for an is 1 by pi minus pi to pi integration f of x. Again, let me change from minus pi to 0 and 0 to pi, because we are having different values for f of x. So minus pi to 0 f of x cos nx dx plus 1 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x cos nx dx. Now watch here, 1 by pi. For minus pi to 0, f of x is minus k. Let me write minus k outside. Minus k is constant, right outside. What is left here? Minus pi to 0 cos nx dx. Here from 0 to pi f of x k. Take out this outside, k by pi integration 0 to pi cos nx dx. Now let's integrate the function. Integration of cos is sine nx. But whenever we integrate, whatever the coefficient with x, we have to divide by this n. limits are minus pi to 0 plus k by pi. Now again integration of cos is minus sine. Integration of cos is integration of cos is sine nx divided by n. This coefficient of x's should be divided. Here you have 0 to pi. Now what we have to substitute? We have to substitute upper limit minus lower limit. Both upper limit is 0 and sine pi also 0. This is nothing but minus k by pi into 0. Watch carefully here also. If you substitute the values, what is left here? Sine pi will be 0, sine 0 will be 0. Again k by pi into 0, upper limit, lower limit both 0. Therefore, we got an also 0. Now see here, I have already done bn value. We know bn equals to 1 by pi minus pi to pi f of x sine nx dx. From minus pi to 0 and 0 to pi we have to separate. Now let me do one thing, 1 by pi. Now what is f of x for minus 0 to pi? Minus k. Take out minus k outside. Now what is left here? Integration of sine x. Integration of sine is cos nx minus cos nx. But n is here now, we have to divide this by n. Limits are minus pi to 0. Now plus here also 1 by pi. F of x from 0 to pi is k. K is constant, take outside. Integration of sine is minus cos nx by n, 0 to pi. Now we have to substitute upper limit minus lower. Take out this minus outside, minus into minus plus k by pi. If you substitute 0 here, cos 0 is 1 minus. If you substitute in place of x minus pi, this is cos n of minus pi. Whether cos minus or plus we get same. Both these values are minus 1 power n. We already seen this. Cos n pi is minus 1 power n. So the minus 1 power n by n. In the same way, take out this minus outside, this will become minus k by pi. Upper limit cos n pi is minus 1 power as lower limit. Lower limit is 0 is 1 by n. Now let me take common from these two. In both these two we are having k by n pi common. N pi, n pi. K by n pi if we take common, what is left here? 1 minus minus 1 power n. Multiply this minus into plus minus n minus 1 power n. Minus into minus plus 1. So this will become k by n pi into 1 plus 1 2 minus 1 power n minus 1 power n minus 2 into minus 1 power n. Let me take common 2 from here. So we'll get the value of bn. So bn equals to, if you take common, 2k by pi into 1 minus 1 power n. See here, watch here. We can write this in two ways. Now watch carefully. Suppose we are having n as even, then this will become plus. This will become plus. So plus into minus 1, plus 1 minus 1 0. So 0 into a number 0. For n equals to even, bn is nothing but 0. Because if you keep n here even, minus 1 power even number is plus. Plus into minus 1 plus 1 cancel. Suppose if you are having n odd, then this will become minus. Minus into minus plus. Minus into minus plus. 1 plus 1 2, 2 to the 4. So bn equals to, if n is odd, this will be minus. Minus into minus plus. 1 plus 1 2, 2 to the 4k by n pi. N pi. When for n equals to odd, we got the value of bn equals to 4k by n pi. So let me substitute all these values in 1. Now let me substitute this value. F of x equals to a naught, we got 0. A also we got 0. 0 into a number 0 0. What is left here? Sigma n equals to 1 to infinity bn sine nx. Again we know bn equals to 0. Just now we have seen if n is even, and bn equals to 4k by pi n pi if n is odd. Okay, so let me change like this. I'm writing like this. F of x equals to sigma, or else let me do one thing. Sigma n equals to 1 to infinity. I'm writing like this. For even we are having 0 now, so we should not write even. Write like this: 1 3 5 for odd numbers. 1 3 5 to infinity. Bn is 4k by pi n pi. Sorry, I'm writing like this: sine nx divided by n. So let me expand this one. You see here 4k by pi, you take out, this is constant. Now you substitute n value 1, so this will become sine 1x by 1 is sine 1x. We cannot substitute 2 because we know 2 for 2 0 even. Now substitute 3, so this will become sine 3x divided by 3, then sine 5x divided by 5, plus so on. So this is the Fourier series. This is the Fourier series. Now from this, there is one more question he is asking. What is it? From this we have to derive, watch carefully. We have to derive like this. 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7 plus so on. This we have to derive this one. Now watch carefully. Suppose if we keep x equals to 90, sine 90 will be 1. Sine 93 is a 270. This will be minus 1. 5 is a sine 450. This is 1. So we get alternate plus minus like this. So to get this, we have to keep x equals to pi by 2. Put x equals to 90 means pi by 2. So x equals to pi by 2 means we are having f of x equals to minus k between 0 and pi, minus pi and 0, and we are having k for 0 to pi. So we have to take k here because this pi by 2 lies between 0 and pi. Therefore, we take f of x is k equals to 4k by pi into, now if you expand this, if you put pi by 2 sine pi by 2, this will become sine pi by 2 plus sine 3 pi by 2 by 3 plus sine 5 pi by 2 by 5 plus so on. Now last step, you bring this to here, k will get cancelled. If you bring this, if you bring this pi here, you get pi. If you bring this by 4 divided by 4 equals to sine 90 is 1, sine 270 is minus 1 by 3, sine 450 is plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7, like this. You get the series. See on the board, there is one more question. F of x equals to x for 0 to pi, and its value is 2 pi minus x for pi to 2 pi. So that is actually interval is from 0 to 2 pi. So for 0 to 2 pi, we are having a naught is 1 by pi 0 to 2 pi f of x dx, and a n we already seen in the previous parts, 1 by pi 0 to 2 pi f of x cos nx, and bn is 1 by pi 0 to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. Okay, I'm going short in this question, otherwise the video will be lengthy. Now see here, what is a naught? 1 by pi 0 to 2 pi, but for 0 to pi we are having one value of f of x. From pi to 2 pi we are having one more value, so we change 0 to 2 pi as 0 to pi and pi to 2 pi. For 0 to pi, f of x is x. For pi to 2 pi, f of x is 2 pi minus x. Now let me integrate this one, 1 by pi as it is. Integration of x is x square by 2. Now integration of this, integration of, watch carefully, this is constant. So constant means we have integration of 1. Integration of 1 is x. So this will become 2 pi x. With constant, we always suppose 1. With constant, we always suppose 1. Integration of 1 is x. So this is 2 pi x. Integration of x is x square by 2. Now let me substitute upper limit minus lower limit, 1 by pi into. If we substitute upper limit, this will be pi square by 2. Lower limit is 0. Now let me substitute here 1 by pi into. If you substitute upper limit, watch carefully. If you substitute here 2 pi, 2 2s are 4 pi into pi, pi square. 4 pi square minus. If you substitute 2 pi here, 2 square is 4. 4 by 2 is 2 pi square. This is upper limit. Minus lower limit means pi. Once more you see here. Upper limit is 2 pi. 2 2s are 4 pi into pi, pi square. 4 pi square by 2, 2 ones are 2 2s are 2 pi square minus lower limit is 2 pi here. Pi into pi, pi square, 2 pi square minus. If you substitute pi here, it will be pi square by 2. Now let me continue this one. I am taking, so this you watch carefully, this pi square will get cancelled. What is left here? Pi by 2 plus 1 by pi into 4 pi square minus 2 pi square is 2 pi square, minus into plus minus 2 pi square minus 1 is plus pi square by 2. So this will get cancelled and pi square will get cancelled. What is left? Pi by 2 plus pi by 2. This is 2 pi by 2. 2 will get cancelled, left with pi. Now see here we know an equals to 1 by pi. 0 to 2 pi we write 0 to pi and pi to 2 pi. F of x cos nx, f of x cos nx. Now for 0 to pi f of x is x. For pi to 2 pi f of x is, its value is 2 pi minus x. So I'm writing here 2 pi minus x into cos nx. Now this is integration by parts. Let we take u equals to x, v equals to cos nx. I request to the students who those who not seen the previous parts, first you watch that. There you will have there how to find the integrations by parts. Okay. Now you differentiate this one u dash d by dx of x is 1. Now integrate this one v1. Integration of cos is sine nx by n. Again v2. Integration of sine is minus cos nx by again n, one more n square. Here also you do the same procedure, u equals to 2 pi minus x. Now what will be u dash? This is constant, x is minus 1. So v equals to cos nx. We are having same here also, no? v1 equals to sine nx by n, v2 equals to minus cos nx by n square. Now what is the formula? uv equals to u v1 minus u dash v2. So let me substitute here 1 by pi into, what is the formula for this? U v1. U is x into v1 is sine nx by n. U v1 minus u dash is 1 into v2. V2 is again minus, so minus 1 become plus cos nx by n square. Limits are from 0 to pi. In the same way, we do the also 1 by pi into. Now watch carefully what we do. See here 1 by pi into, what is left here? Same, u is 2 pi minus x into v1. v1 is sine nx by n square minus u dash. U dash is minus, again this is minus, minus into minus will be minus. What is left here? Cos nx by n square. The limits are pi to 2 pi. Now let me substitute upper limit minus lower limit. If you substitute upper limit here, sine will become 0. Sine pi, sine 0 all will become 0. And cos n pi is minus 1 power n by n square. This is upper limit. Minus, if you substitute lower limit, this is 0. Cos 0 is 1. So 1 by n square. So here we finish this. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. If you substitute upper limit, sine n pi is 0. Cos n pi is minus 1. So this is minus 1 by n square minus 1 power n. In the lower limit is 1. In the same way, let me substitute here. If you substitute 2 pi here, sine 2 pi will be 0. Cos 2 n pi is 1. So this will become minus 1 by n square upper limit. This is 0. This is in the same way minus lower limit. If you substitute lower limit here, pi, sine pi will be 0. Again you will get minus. So minus of minus will become plus. Cos n pi is minus 1 power n by n square. I think here you are having n, sorry. Yeah. Yes. So let me solve one more. You take 1 by pi common. So what is left here? Here you left with minus 1 power n by n square minus 1 by n square. Okay. If you multiply plus into minus 1 by n square plus minus 1 power n by n square. So this will become, if you add this minus 1 by n square minus 1 by, it will be 2, and this is also 2. You take out 2 common, 2 by pi into, it will become minus 1 power n by n square minus 1 by n square. So we got this value as, let me solve further afterwards. So this is the value of an, 2 by pi. Watch carefully. If we have n as even, you will get 0 because this will become plus, this will become minus. For even, this will become minus, sorry, 0. For odd, this will become minus 1, minus 2 by n squared, minus 2, 2, so 4 by n squared. Okay, let me see afterwards. See here, in the same way you solve for bn, I'm writing that answer because the video will become so lengthy. So bn equals to 0. If you solve, you will get bn as 0. What we got, an, a naught. Let me substitute here f of x equals to a naught by 2. A naught is pi, so this is pi by 2 plus sigma n equals to, watch carefully, you know, if we substitute here even, minus 1 power even will be plus 1, minus 1 becomes 0, so we have to take only odd. For an we have to take only odd, that is 1, 3, 5, so on to infinity. Okay, so what will be left here? If you take odd, what will happen? This is minus 1, minus 1, minus 2. Minus 2 into 2, minus 4 by pi n square into, what is here, cos nx dx, cos nx, sorry. Now bn is 0 now, so this will become 0, bn will become 0, this is will become 0. Sigma n equals to 1, an we substitute here, cos nx. For odd only, for even it will become 0. So bn is 0, so this will become 0. Now what is left here? F of x equals to pi by 2. You take out minus 4 by pi outside, minus 4 pi by outside. Now if you keep 1 here, it will be cos nx. If you substitute 3, cos 3x by 3 square, no, n square here. Okay, if you substitute 5, this will be cos 5x by 5 square plus so on. So let me substitute. Now watch carefully. Now what we have to do, now from this we have to prove one more thing. Watch carefully. 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square, sorry, pi square by 8 we have to prove. One more thing is, watch here, when we put x equals to 0, we have to take f of x as x. When we keep x equals to 0, x equals to 0 means f of x is x. So let me put here x equals to 0. Put x equals to 0 because cos 0 is 1, cos 0 is 1, cos 0, this all will become 1. And here f of x we have to take 0 because for 0 f of x is, sorry, x f of x is x, and x value is 0. Let me substitute that in the next. Pi by 2 minus 4 by pi into, what we left here, watch carefully. Here you left with, watch carefully, cos 0, this will become 1, cos 3 into 0, cos 0, 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. So this is 0 now, cos f of x, x is 0 because we put x equals to 0, so this is 0. Bring this, it will be minus pi by 2 equals to minus 4 by pi into 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. Now minus minus will get cancelled. Bring this here, pi into pi square. Bring this 4 here, 4 2s are 8. What is left here? 1 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. So this is the next one more question. So we have done 2 questions here. One question in detail and one question we get it shortly. Okay, so you practice like this question, inshallah. We are going to continue the next class. I request you all to like, share and subscribe my channel. Inshallah we are going to continue in the next class.